Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'm going to share my most favorite and top reading tips that will help you read any book more effectively and quickly. Books are an amazing way to enrich your knowledge about the world, your surroundings, a particular field, human life, psychology and whatnot. Therefore, it's very important to read a book. Now you should know that how to read a book wisely. So if this is the question in your mind, then you're on the right place, right? Books help you grow by making you more smarter because books contain the experiences of the authors who have worked for their entire life or for many years to consolidate a particular book. So that makes you smarter when you learn from their mistakes, from their situations, etc. Right? Therefore, it's important to read a book wisely. So I'm going to share the tips. Are you ready? Come on, the tip number 1 is you do not have to finish every book that you read. Now, at the first instance, it might seem awkward, but it's a genuine rule. It's that first of all, whenever you purchase any book, be selective. Read the short summary at the back of it and scan through the index so that you can decide whether this interests you. Then at the time of the reading, you can skip the initial pages of the book that contain the introduction, reviews and acknowledgements. So that would save a lot of your time. Then you can select from the index the topics that interest you more. And when you read by curiosity and interest, you are likely to be more absorbent. Now the tip number 2 is that it's no rule that you should complete one book before starting another one. See, reading is fun. And when you read according to mood, you are likely to read more effectively and you are more absorbent, right? So you can continue 2 to 3 books at a time. It's no rule that you should complete one book and then jump to another one. Read what interests you and read according to mood. That way you will unravel the benefits of reading, right? The next tip number 3 is don't leave every book that you read as incomplete. Now, provided the previous rules that I mentioned about reading, that you should be selective in your reading and you should read according to your mood. But provided these things, you should not leave every book that you read as incomplete because this lowers your confidence and it will soon take away your interest in reading. Because that's an altogether different feeling when you complete a book, right? So try to complete books when you have much time. I mean, when you have sufficient time, you should have this tendency to complete your books so far as you find them interesting. The next tip number 4, is read daily to develop a reading habit. Now, a lot of people have asked me, how do they develop a reading habit? So I always suggest that reading 5 to 10 pages in a day is sufficient to develop a reading habit, so far as you do it consistently, repeatedly, and at the same time if possible. So in the upcoming videos, I will cover how you can read quickly so that you can read a lot of things and be more absorbent. So stay tuned to this YouTube channel for similar things. Till now, coming to the next tip number 5 is to take notes if you find something really inspiring, motivating or worth reading. You should keep a journal or a diary with you while reading because sometimes there's very good vocab in books and very inspiring thoughts, quotes that you should note for your future reference. So when you do this, by the end of the book, you have your own collection of your own learnings. Reading has got a lot of benefits. It not only increases your knowledge and your reading skills, but it also helps you improve your language skills and your vocab. So you should definitely underline those words which are unfamiliar and you should jot them down in your diary. Now here is a bonus tip, that is, be excited to read. Now this is very personal to me and I think every book lover. So believe me or not, when you read by excitement, you have a different feeling about books. You can turn on some good music, you can develop a good ambience around the corner where you sit and read. All things matter a lot in developing your reading habit and most importantly, falling in love with reading. So if you follow this, I am sure that would drastically improve your reading habits. So that was all it. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Hope you like this video. In case you liked, please let me know by hitting the like button below and subscribe to my channel for similar updates, for similar videos on self-improvement